I don't know, bro. It's like your team are showing you what they're happy with and what they accept. And the funny thing is, there's an old video on my channel, yeah, of this was years ago. And I said it, you man are gonna rue sacking Arsene Wenger because all the things that you ended up wanting to get Wenger out for, yeah. And then, bro, like you've not got a manager that's come in and done anything remotely near Wenger again. Nowhere near it.
Well, you see, there's a time and place for everything. And Wenger come in and he changed the face of the Premier League. We can't deny that. When he come in, I mean, a lot of things changed. Remember, man like Ray Parler and all of them was telling you like, raw, this brother taking us to a different level. The training was different. The diet was different. So you ain't going to get a Wenger again. The reason being for that, we got AI now, actually, running everything. So even the way man train right now, they can tell you when a man going to get injured, basically. So before all of that, Wenger was the one who changed the face of football. But and at times you can welcome your overstay. You can overstay. Sorry.
Yeah, 100.
And that's what Wenger done. He overstayed and he decided. The problem in the all right, then, when it changed for Wenger is when the invincible and he's saying to himself that he's going to rebuild. And that rebuild that he was going to do, bam, Abramovich come in and it messed up everything for him. That was a downside for him. Because what happened, Abramovich come in and Chelsea started to be spent big and they raised the level of what you can pay for a player. So at that time, Wenger was playing like 10, 15, 20 million for a player.
Yep.
Then Chelsea come in and they was paying 50. So they raised the bar. So that is what killed off Wenger there. And it just never recuperate from then.
Yeah, but don't you think that Wenger could have... I think Wenger, with the new structure of football now, with the director of football, with the amount of money that's being spent, I still think that he could have moved with the times because he was already playing a progressive style of football. So it's a weird thing. And when you look at the standards that Arsenal fans had at the time, what you wanted rid of him for, bruv, you would pray for that now. Top 4 and FA Cup. You wish you could get that.
I wouldn't say that because I believe top 4 and FA Cup is beyond us now. Come on, we are Arsenal. We are not a small club. We're a big club. So if we're gonna think top 4 and FA Cup gonna make the club better, then we're delusional.
Yeah, but the last time you won the FA Cup, where did you finish under Arteta?
Oh, we finished what? 7, 8?
8. But there you go. So top 4 in the FA Cup is better than anything he's ever done.
No, but you see, this is what I'm saying. So Edu, Vinay, these men have no ambition for Arsenal to win anything. You understand? And me as a fan, FA Cup, we win the FA Cup the most. So why are we so supposed to be a club that want to win the FA Cup? The FA Cup is like a trophy to us, and top 4 is what we can achieve. So we have to settle for top 4. No, if we are not pushing to win in the league, then there's no point. Give somebody else that spot because there's no point. You understand? And a club like Arsenal with this big statue, the name behind it, come on. We should be going 20 years now? Winning for
you're right.
19. You understand? It's not good enough. And the people them who are running the club, they are the one who don't have any ambition for the club.
100%.
You understand? 100%. Because it's supposed to be so real for us to be thinking, you know what? We should be win from the last time from 2004 till now. We should win at least minimum 5 Premier League already. You understand? And that is the minimum I'm telling you. Look what Man City coming and doing. Look what Pep doing. It is not that it is hard to win the Premier League. Like I said, you have to have, personally, for you to win the Premier League, because think about it. 13 years ago, when Alex Ferguson win the Premier League, look at the team that Fergie win the Premier League with. Was it there? Can you see any world class player in that team?
Just Van Persie.
And Woody Van Persie and Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, it wasn't a Rooney at his best.
Thank you. So, man, like, what's his name? He's still in the club, innit? I think the last time I heard him training with the U team.
Oh, no. I don't know who's that.
I soon tell him name. But if you look at that team, what Fergie win the Premier League win, you give just David Moyes coming with the same team that Fergie left and give to him with a little more to it that combined in the summer. But where did he finish?
So yeah. I think he finished like 6th or something like that with that team.
Yeah, so it's what a manager can get out of the player. You understand? And for me, Mikel Arteta is not taking our club forward. He's not improving anyone of the player. No, come on. You can name me a player since Mikel. Like I said, it's 4 years now to the date. 4 years. He get the job in December. Yeah, it's 4 years now since Mikel Arteta is in the job. Now you tell me which player in the squad right now you can say improve under Mikel. Name me a player.
No one.
Just name me any player. None. So Mikel spent over £1 billion. There we go.
No, it's a mad thing. No, you're right.
We don't say nothing more. This is why from the get-go. All right then. When we signed, I remember that December we meant to play Man City. I think we played West Ham was the last game, if mine serves me right. And we have Man City the Monday away, and they sacked Freddie, and we hear that Mikel Arteta they signed Mikel Arteta whatever. And me and Curtis was there, and I was like, nah, I can't see my club going anywhere. This brother, a man that have no experience at all. Why is he at Arsenal?
But I don't know though. I don't know, but that should have been when they brought him in. That should have been a sign to you guys that you weren't serious. That should have been a sign, because you have to look at what people do, not what they say, innit? And that's why I said last season, when you guys were top of the league and you're going into January, I'm saying, yo, this is the best chance you're gonna get to win this Premier League. You have to show your intent, go out there, buy a centre forward, buy whatever you need to buy. You needed a midfielder, you got linked with Caicedo. In hindsight, probably looks like it was good you didn't sign him, because he doesn't look like he's playing well at Chelsea. But you ended up going and I think signing Kivior and Jorginho. That was some joke man thing. And then you bought Jorginho to not even play him. And then you bought Trossard and then didn't play Trossard either. And your manager didn't play him. So it was like, this was your chance to really spend the money, because the money was there, because you lot were getting linked with Caicedo for like 70, 80 million. So there was money to spend.
80 million. Well, the talk was 80 million. But at the time, when Caicedo was playing for Brighton, you can see what the man was doing. He just need that manager to just improve that. Simple. He's at Chelsea now, and people can say, oh, raw, it's a good thing but we know there's a player there. There's no doubt about it. Look at the time, even at that time, we know that Southampton was going down. Lavia was there as well. We could have went and get him as well. But it's not that Mikel Arteta continuously buying bad player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. And even though he's doing it, we have man like we have what's his name? We have 2-3 players out on loan now. The 4 player.
Yeah. Well, what's that brother's name? Is he Brazilian or Portuguese? The Brazilian innit? What's his name? The left foot that you lot brought in. Yeah, there's the Marquinhos and there's the other one.
We have Marquinhos out on loan. We have Lakonga out on loan. We have
you got Tierney out on loan.
Taney saying coming back. He's going to spend the rest of the season. And I don't even know why we don't know Taney there. Kieran Taney there. We don't. For me personally, I never see the reason for Mikel to go out there and spend that money on Timber. Personally, we could have spent it in a different position.
He's a good player, though.
He's a good player, but did we really and truly need a left back? We didn't.
No.
We wasn't crying out for a left back. Yeah? Yes, we know Tierney was injury prone, sometimes get a knock, but we still have Zinchenko at the time, can play there. So it's not that we short a player to go. You see, it's just the way Mikel Arteta spend this money and they play them that imbibe. Play a man like Lokonga. Even we spend over 50 million on Vieira. Yeah?
That's who I was thinking about, Vieira. That's who I was thinking about, Fabio Vieira, bro.
Fabio, yeah. Where we're going with Vieira? Look at the man. I'm not even...
No, I hear you.
Look at the man's structure. Look at his body. Can you really see this man playing in midfield?
That's what I'm saying.
Ball so easy. Come on.
Bro. It's crazy. And you know what? Jurriën Timber, yeah? Like, cool. Even if you bought him at right back. My logic is, I'm watching this Arsenal team last season. Playing everyone off the
left back.
Yeah. But Timber's right-footed, innit? So,
yeah.
Even if he did buy him to play right back. Yeah. Ben White, Arsenal fans were telling me Ben White was the best right back in the league last season.
No, I think last season, to be honest with you, I think last season, Tomiyasu was much better than Ben White at right back. But Mikel Arteta, you see, this guy is so stubborn because there's no reason for you to take Tomiyasu. Because when we get Tomiyasu, this guy was on fire. We couldn't believe that, like, raw. We get a gem here. This guy was playing good. Most games getting playing, you can give him a 7. Most games that Tomiyasu play. We could say that Tomiyasu have a bad game. You understand? And he went and he changed it up coming in the summer and he take Ben White from defense and put him at right back. I was like, raw. Even though Ben White wasn't playing that bad in defense.
He wasn't.
Yeah? Because he was playing him on he was playing in defense, yeah. So go and get Timber when we have Kieran Tierney and we still have Zinchenko. Yeah, I didn't see the reason for you to go and spend that money personally. I didn't see, because at the time we were crying out for a holding midfielder because we know Thomas Partey is, when that man get an injury, he can take up to 6 months to come back. Thomas Partey is not a man that get a knock and come back within a week or two. Nah. So in hindsight, you should say to yourself, raw, if this man get a knock, then we're open. Yeah. And at one point, I was even saying, you see Ben White, I was saying, put Ben White in front of the defender, play a 4-1. And I remember Robbie was saying to me that I'm deluded. I was saying to him, I would have still play Gabriel, Ben White, and put William Saliba in front of them. And the reason why I did say that at the time, because William Saliba is very, very calm on the ball. You know what William Saliba remind me of? He remind me of a Rio Ferdinand on the ball.
Yeah.
Him don't panic. Him don't panic. Him don't lose the ball that easily. And I live to see Pep take my idea and put John Stones.
Put John Stones in there. Yeah, 100%. You seen it work?
You see what I'm saying? If you know that your defender is shaky, tighten it up. If you know that you don't have a holding midfielder to protect them, then change the formation. And Mikel, you see the problem with it? This guy is stubborn. Very, very stubborn. He just in his own feelings. You can't tell him nothing because I am the man of Arsenal. I am the manager. Yeah. So everybody do as I say.
This is the problem. He's got the ego, without the accolades, innit? And that's the problem with.
Thank you.
That's the problem with these managers.
What does his brother win? 1 FA Cup at Arsenal. Huh?
Yep.
You sit down on the bench and you whisper something in Pep's ears and Pep win a Premier League. And you sit down there and win a Premier League. You didn't do nothing.
And then you went to Man City and took 2 players that Pep didn't want, and you still can't win nothing.
Thank you. That's to show you what type of. That's to show you what type of. Even though I remember when we were trying to get out Unai Emery, but the type of football that Unai Emery was playing, it didn't suit Arsenal because this brother believed that you can outscore every opponent when you go and play them. And Premier League doesn't work like that. You get found out easily because you believe if they score 3, you can score 4. Now, I remember somebody was saying to me, "How you wish you have Emery now?" And I was like, "No, because guess what? He went away and realized what he done wrong and learned his mistake and come back. Do you see him playing that at Aston Villa now? Trying to outscore? No. You understand? So this is what I'm saying. When you're going to get manager, you have to get a manager who's been there and done that. For a club like Arsenal, Man is facing it right now. You understand? Because they don't go and get a proper manager. And this is why them man is facing it. And same with Arsenal. We will forever face it until we realize that what we're doing with this manager, like I said to you in the beginning, football is a result game. And if you're not getting result, you have to go. Because everything stops at the manager's foot. It doesn't matter how the team is playing. If the team is playing great, wow, you're the best manager. If the team is playing bad, you're going to be the worst manager. And at the moment, I don't see what this man is doing. We should keep on backing him. There's no progress in the team. Saka. Nobody can tell me that Saka has been improved under Arteta. None. You understand?
Yeah. I don't know. I think Saka's reached his ceiling now. Do you know what I mean? I think he was overachieving, and now you're not seeing him. You're seeing what he is, bro. I'm never gonna be on the Saka train. I think he's an average player, yeah, that's doing very well with his limited attributes, bruv. Like in the modern game, he's not exceptionally fast. He's got good strength. He holds the ball well. I think he's just a tidy footballer.
But there you go.
No more than that.
There you go.
He's no more than that though.
If you don't have the pace, yeah, what Saka do? He can hold up the ball. Yeah, he can take on a man 1-on-1. Yeah. What he use it to his best of his ability. No, it is you, the manager, to enhance that, to show him that he can do different things. He can go when a player wants him to go straight down the right, he can come back in in the middle. If they want him to come in the middle, he can go. So is the manager, and I did say this from the get-go, you know, if you cannot manage players, there's no way you can coach them.
Yeah.
You understand? Because if you have a bike and you want to learn to ride that bike, you have to first, you have to learn to manage it. You understand? And Mikel Arteta believes that he's a top-class manager, and everybody to listen to what he's saying and do as he say, as I said already, and that's it. You have no opinion on it, to just do it. I will see what him done when him first come into the club, what him done with Abba, Ozil, you name it. You see what him done. You understand?
Yeah, of course, because you can't. What I'm seeing from Arteta is a very insecure manager that don't know himself. Because if he knows himself, he builds on last season. He's tried to overcorrect. Last season. And if you remember, he done an interview and he said after last season when you lot bottled the title, he was basically saying he questioned whether he was the right man for the job and stuff, and like he thought about leaving and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, hold on, blood, you don't come out and say that. That's a mad thing.
Yeah.
To me, that don't make no sense. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you're seeing it this season because he's overthinking things. He's changed the way you've played, and the players look worse.